Hi everyone, Dan here, owner of The Comforted Kitty. Now, cats are famous for being mysterious creatures, right? They don't always wear their emotions on their sleeves, or should I say on their paws. But if you've ever wished your cat could just tell you how they're feeling, there's good news. They kind of already do. You just have to learn how to read their tails. A cat's tail is one of the most expressive parts of their body. Sure, their ears, eyes, and posture give clues, but that tail, it's like an emotional barometer. Just like dogs, cats use their tails to communicate confidence, fear, curiosity, affection, even irritation. Understanding what those tail positions mean can help you connect more deeply with your cat, prevent misunderstandings, and create a happier home for both of you. Let's start with one of the easiest to recognize, the tail held high. When your cat's tail is pointed straight up like a flagpole, that's a confident, happy cat. It's their way of saying, "Hey there, friend." You'll often see this when you walk through the door and your cat greets you. They might even approach you with a gentle curve at the tip, kind of like a friendly wave. That's your green light to offer pets or a treat. They're relaxed, content, and ready for interaction. Now, context does matter. Occasionally, a high, stiff tail paired with puffed fur or tense posture could signal irritation or a warning. Always look at the whole body language before reaching out. If your cat's tail is held low or tucked under their body, it's usually the opposite, a sign of fear, anxiety, or even pain. They might be trying to make themselves appear smaller and less noticeable. You'll often see flattened ears or crouching that goes along with it. But, and this is important, some breeds, like Persians, naturally carry their tails lower. So don't panic unless you also see other signs of distress, like hiding or trembling. If your cat is normally confident and suddenly starts tucking their tail, that could be a sign something's off, either emotionally or physically, and it's worth checking out with your vet. Next up, the question mark tail, when your cat's tail stands tall but curves at the top. This is one of my personal favorites because it's your cat's way of saying, "I'm ready to play, and I'm curious." You'll often see it right before a burst of playful energy, like when they spot a feather wand or hear the treat bag crinkle. That's your cue to grab a toy and join in. Interactive play not only keeps your cat healthy, it strengthens your bond and helps burn off that mischievous energy that might otherwise end up directed at your furniture. We've all seen the classic Halloween cat pose. Arch-backed, puffed fur, tail straight up, and fluffed like a bottle brush. When your cat does this, they're scared or startled. It's a defense mechanism meant to make them look bigger and more intimidating to whatever's threatening them. If you see this behavior, don't approach or try to touch your cat. Instead, give them space and a way to retreat, ideally up high or to a quiet room. Once they've calmed down, you can gently check in, but right in that moment, the kindest thing you can do is let them feel safe. A slow, deliberate swish of the tail from side to side means your cat is focused. Maybe they've spotted a bug on the wall or a bird outside the window. That tail movement is your clue they're in a hunting mode, alert, calculating, and ready to pounce. But here's the tricky part. This same motion can sometimes mean your cat's annoyed, especially if the movement becomes faster or more erratic. So again, context is everything. A cat calmly watching out the window, totally fine. A cat flicking their tail sharply while you're petting them, that's their polite way of saying, "Okay, that's enough, thank you." When your cat curls their tail around themselves, think of it like a self-hug. Sometimes it means they're nervous or unsure, especially if something in their environment has changed, like new furniture, visitors, or another pet in the house. But often it's simply their way of feeling cozy and secure. They might not want attention right now, and that's okay. Respecting your cat's personal space goes a long way in building trust. As cat behaviorist Russell Harstein explains, a curled tail can often mean not in the mood for interaction. So read the room, or in this case, read the tail, before reaching for a cuddle. Now, here's a cute position. When your cat curls their tail around you or another pet, that's a feline hug. It's affection, trust, and bonding all rolled into one motion. If your cat wraps their tail around your arm or leg, take it as a compliment. They're saying, "You're part of my family." Here's the big takeaway. Tail language doesn't exist in isolation. You can't rely on the tail alone to know how your cat feels. Always look at the full picture. What's happening in the environment? Are their ears forward or flattened? Are they crouched low or sitting tall? Do they have an easy escape route? Cats are both predators and prey, which makes their body language incredibly nuanced. Once you start noticing these patterns, you'll find that you understand your cat on a much deeper level. The more we learn to speak their language, the fewer misunderstandings we'll have, and the stronger our bond becomes. So, next time your cat walks into the room, take a moment to watch that tail. It's telling you more than you think. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about feline behavior, be sure to check out our other videos here on the Comforted Kitty channel. And if you ever need professional in-home cat sitting from people who get cats, not just feed them, visit at comfortedkitty.com. Our partner sitters are all about giving your cats the love, attention, and understanding they deserve while you're away. Thanks for watching. Give your kitty a little extra scratch for me, and I'll see you in the next video.